so today we are going to be doing some wrapping with some vinyl wrap which I purchased online, and we're going to be doing some car parts, interior parts today, so the bit that goes like around the dash, around the cluster, and down round by the gear stick. So we will go out to the car and we'll start taking those pieces out for you, and yeah, I'll show you as I'm going along. After I've had a cup of tea, because why not, right? Lush. Right, can go to the car. Guys, so we've made it to the car, and these are the pieces that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be taking this off and wrapping this, all this piece that goes around here and across and around here as well. So first we will take the ashtray out. Just pops out, as you can see. There are two either screws or bolts, depending on what's been put back in, that are hidden behind the ashtray. Then once you've undone those, will pop out. Remove the cigarette lighter, unplug the wires for the cigarette lighter, and then yeah, we will catch back up from there, because I don't really have a cameraman, so I'm going to have to do this in sections, so I apologise for that. So the two bolts I had there have been removed. They were only like self-tap into the same as screws anyway. Cigarette lighter's been pulled out. I've unscrewed the gear knob off. Someone's actually put an aftermarket gator on this, which I didn't realise, so the factory one is underneath there. So maybe it was because it was ripped or something, I don't know. I'll check it out once I get it off. So now I can slide this out. I can get it like that. And then you can get to the plug there on the back of the cigarette lighter. If I can try and hold this somehow while I get that. Okay. Okay, and then with the plug removed, as you can see, that just pops off there. And then in terms of removing the old gator, it's just there's little rivets there, and that was just off that. That was just where the old went to. Okay. So as you can see, there are two more sort of self-tapping sort of bolt style things there. So I will get those out, and then I can start popping all of this off. Okay, so I've now removed the two bolts that were down below, so now it should just pop off. Obviously you've got to be a bit delicate with it because it's a bit thin there, you don't want to snap it. As you can see, that just pops away. I'm hoping if I lower the column down, it should give me enough play to get this off without removing the shroud around the steering wheel. Okay. And then on the other side, if you open the driver's door, it's a little bit easier, I'll show you. You open the driver's door to pop this side off, and then you can just get around the back here to pop those out. It's a little bit easier. So you just unplug the back of that, back of the clock. Obviously if you've got any other switches, that's for my fog light, my little alarm light, and for the mirrors. Just unplug that, then this should all lift out then. So I will start on that now. Okay, so this is the dash piece off, the nasty glue piece there, as you can see, and there's the gear piece. So these are the pieces I'm going to be attempting to wrap today. Hopefully it will come out alright. And I might change those gauges as well. I have some white backs for the gauges, so I might change those. We'll see how it looks. Okay guys, so we are back in the house now with the parts. So the main thing we need to do now is to prep it ready to be wrapped. Now, I think a lot of people, mistakes that some people make when they're wrapping, is that they don't prep it as well as they would if they were going to paint it. Which is fine, but in terms of certain things, like I've seen people try to just wrap straight over like these lumps here, and then the problem is as soon as you put the wrap over, you're still going to get like a mapped effect, similar to like if you don't flat the filler down correctly before you spray it, then you get like they call it the map effect because it looks like a little island. You will still get the same with wrap. So gonna have to remove that nastiness there. I'm also flip this over. I'm going to remove all of the switches and the lights so I can get right in with the wrap. The vents as well also come out. As you can see, the screws and they have little clips on the side. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of those removed, and then I'm going to flat this bit down, and then we will check back in and see how we're getting on. Okay guys, as you can see, I have now sanded all this down so it's nice and smooth, and cleaned it all, got rid of all the dust and stuff, especially on the back side as well, because obviously if you're going to fold it over to stick it down, you don't want it to be all covered in muck. So I prepared the 2 pieces for wrapping. Obviously I've cut 2 pieces of wrap as well, which as you can see is white. Now it does have like a protective clear layer which you peel off the white to stop it getting scuffed while they're working with it. I'm probably going to put a towel down over the top of the table anyway, just in case. I have the little crafting knife for cutting it, the little fine pieces. The hairdryer to help shape it. All the other parts, that's all the parts that's off like the gear surround. For a note that anyone that is doing a Skyline, as you can see, this fits inside. You have to slide that out first, the metal piece, and then the plastic bit will hook out, because otherwise, because of that black bit where the bulb goes, it won't come out all as one unit. And then there are all the vents and switches and whatnot all laid out. Okay, so I will try and set the camera up somewhere where you can actually see what I'm doing, and then we will begin. Alright, so let's get cracking.
This is how we do it, man, coming in crispy. Cats coming up, but they can't diss me. Get up on the dance floor, shake it up. Shake it up. This is how we do it, man, coming in crispy. Cats coming up, but they can't diss me. Get up on the dance floor, shake it up. dance floor, shake it up.
Okay guys, so after, well obviously all of the footage you've seen plus a lot of fiddling, this is the finished product on around the gear gator. Now as far as like these little pieces in here are concerned, this is where the ashtray sits, so that should be fine once it's finished. I'll give you a look at the underneath. It looks like this. I've trimmed it like reasonably neat. Obviously you're not going to be able to see it, so it's not that important. So yeah, so that is the finished product. After I've removed the protective film as well, which worked quite well. Yeah, so in terms of shine, it's reasonably shiny. It's alright. It took a lot longer than I thought, I'm not going to lie. It was a lot more fiddly than I thought as well. Which means I'm not looking forward to doing this bit. But we shall persevere, we shall try. And I have a lot of wrap, so if I fail, try again. Okay, so wish me luck. Okay, so all we need to do now is start putting all the pieces back in, which will hopefully hide some of these rough edges, and we will catch back up then. Yeah. Okay, what's up guys? The switches are back in, other than that one because I left that one in the car. So the switches are back in, the vents are back on. That is the finished product. It's not brilliant. It's the first time I've really wrapped anything, so it's not come out amazing. But the wrapping itself isn't too bad. But like these switches and these buttons, I thought that the wrap would go in far enough that the buttons would hide behind, but it doesn't. I've had to trim round with a crafting knife, and I've not got the steadiest hand in the world, so it looks a bit rubbish. But other than that, it's alright. So I'm probably gonna leave it on now for a bit, see how the white looks, and then if I like it and decide to keep it, I will possibly redo this piece, especially like there. But right, so we'll go and put it back together now. Hi guys, we are now back in the car. I have put the two dash pieces back in together, so let's have a look and see what you think. Okay, so here these aren't too bad. They sit on top, so that's come out reasonably well. I had to trim around here by hand, the same as around there, that's why it doesn't look great. And then these are the dials. These are the new white dials, white and red, that I put in to go with. The worst bits are probably these. Again, I had to trim them by hand. Doesn't look great. I've not got the steadiest hand in the world, and this isn't the easiest thing to cut with a crafting knife either. And there's down to the gear stick. So this wrap was reasonably cheap. Obviously, I've never wrapped anything before. So the reason I went for cheap wrap is because I've never wrapped anything before, and I thought if I get expensive good stuff and mess it up, I'm just going to be annoyed. So this was, like I say, it was really cheap. It was £14.89 delivered for 2 metres by 0.75 metres. So you get quite a lot really. Probably to do this amount, I could have probably had two or three attempts. I think 3 attempts at the big piece, probably 4 attempts at the little piece. So this is only the first attempt. So yeah, I'm going to see how it grows on me, see if I like the white, and then I'll probably give it another go. Let's say practice makes perfect. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's been a pleasure doing the video, guys. Love making videos for you. Yeah, that's it. I'm out.